It's your boy Justin from Let's Get Girls. I decided to take some time off coaching, catch up with some friends. I ran into my really good friend Amber. You might have seen her in some old videos of mine.
Yes,
one of my really good friends.
yes,
okay?
cheers.
And we're talking about how guys who are confident are also the most susceptible to being insecure.
Yes, they
because
are.
I mean, if you're a confident guy and you've developed yourself, chances are it's because you came from an insecure place, like me or Nick, right? Or even people like Ola, or a lot of our good friends. We came from insecure
And
places.
actually, the most attractive guys are the most insecure, so they're definitely going to make the girl feel insecure by shitting on them, and then the girls are going to want to chase them because it makes them feel better.
No, like as fucked up as it is, it's true. Where it's like, I've done it myself, where like I feel insecure in my relationship or in a friendship, and so I might like backstab them or hook up with other people to, I guess, show you have abundance. And is that necessarily wrong? I guess if you tell the truth and you're very honest about it, it's not necessarily wrong. It really depends on your own morals. But it also shows that the most confident people, or the people who can get the most results, are insecure, right?
Yeah.
Like, even me, right? I've been insecure in my relationship, where it's like, oh, I've been in a relationship for 10 months. I want to get back into the game. So I'll go out and like pick up chicks and flirt with girls. My girlfriend will be like upset about it. But I won't actually flirt with girls. I'm more so like, what I do is like, I do boot camps every weekend, right? I coach dudes. So I'm like living through my students, right? So my students will be making out with girls. They'll want me, but I'll be like, no, get my student, right? And so I'm living through my students, right? Or I'll hang out with my buddies who are gaming girls, and I'll just chill there. I'll chill in the background. I'll like look at the girls and be like, no, I have a girlfriend, right? And I'm using that to get validation of like, oh, I'm too cool, I have a girlfriend, right? To, I mean, I guess feed my ego, insecurity, right? That kind of led me to, I guess, build up a bit of an ego. So I'm taking some time off coaching, just for like a couple weeks, to do a little bit of traveling. I want to shave my head, get rid of my self-identity, my ego. And I know. I actually want to shave my head bald. And kind of just like reinvent myself, I guess, to an extent.
Yeah, man, reborn,
right?
reborn.
And get rid of my ego, right? It's funny because Amber was just talking to this guy. Explain what happened.
Okay, so basically this douchebag comes up to me, alright, starts talking to me, thinks that he's so hot because he has all the muscles in the world, and the minute I show him that I'm confident as fuck, he starts to shit on me, and I'm like, actually no, I'm just confident, and he backs away, and he just can't take it.
Yeah. So the truth is, pretty much what happened was, I guess, subconsciously or like instinctually, he assumed Amber is going to be like one of those girls who would
Just been through a traumatic experience.
yeah, been through like emotional trauma, so they respond to they respond positively to kind of like flack, like making fun of her, right? In truth, it was the opposite, because Amber's like one of the most like high self-esteem girls I know. She got very high self-esteem, right? But she comes off like
It's
she
very
might
sweet.
have low,
And
like
actually-
sweet, and might have low
Yeah.
self-esteem just because she's so fucking social, right?
Yeah,
it
it's
might
true.
seem like she's trying to get validation from people. In truth, she's just like very extroverted, likes to meet people. I mean, otherwise she'd get depressed because she's like very extroverted, right?
I love people. I love them so much.
So she didn't respond to it. She threw the guy like a little bit of shit test. And the guy's like, oh shit, fuck, I can't take this. Runs away. Amber was talking to one of their friends, and this girl actually comes over to me. And she's like, oh, I love your hat, it's red. So I'm just like talking to her, and she had like really good vibe on, right? She like loves me. And then Amber like tells one of their buddies, oh, this guy gets paid to teach guys how to pick up girls. Right, so she comes over and asks me about it. I was like, I don't know how the fuck she knows. I'm just like, whatever, yeah, whatever, no big deal. I don't make a big deal about it. And actually, towards the end of it, I started bragging, right? Again, the whole self-identity thing. I was like, yeah, check out my YouTube. I love talking about it. But again, that's my ego, right? So again, we're going pretty deep here. A little bit complex stuff.
Turns out though.
No, but doing that actually turned her off. She like ran away after. She was like, oh no, you don't fuck it. Because she could tell, like, I could tell that, like after, I could tell that if I gave her some shit and I was just like very chill on her, like I was in the beginning of that conversation where I was just looking in the eyes, I'm like, yeah, whatever, no big deal, right? She'd be like chasing me, so I'm not giving her that validation. As soon as I gave her that validation vibe, she just starts fucking chasing me, dude. I mean, like, or no, sorry, opposite. Like, she was chasing me before. As soon as I gave her that validation vibe, she backed off chasing me, right? So it's funny how like the most insecure people are the most confident, right?
Yeah, like I'll
and
admit, like I've been
insecurity and confidence really overlap. Really fucking does. It really overlaps. Even me, you notice I swear a lot in the videos? You notice that? I swear a lot. My parents watch my videos. They're like, why are you swearing? It might, like, I'm just realizing this right now, but it might come from a place of insecurity or overcompensating. I might not even realize it, right?
It's a tool to making yourself more comfortable so that, you know, when you're on camera, when you're in front of people, it's like a block, it's like a shield so that you, in fact, don't feel insecure, so that's where you get your confidence from.
So honestly, when you're just going out, keep in mind that kind of concept where it's like insecurity and confidence definitely overlaps. Not for everyone, right? But a lot of, I mean, everyone's been insecure in their life, right?
Even I've been. Come on.
Sometimes when you're on the highest highs, you're more susceptible to the lowest lows. Sometimes when you're coming off a low, like deep insecurity, and someone gives you validation, right? Like, I've just explained examples. When they give you that validation, they'll chase that validation. And so if you just hand that validation to random girls, they're gonna stop chasing you because they got that validation, right? You kind of make them chase it just a little bit. Be cool, be chill, make them chase that validation. They'll be more inclined to chase you until they get a chance to be like, oh, this guy's actually a cool guy. And then it'll be like a genuine interaction, right? Keep in mind, a lot of those girls who've been through emotional trauma, who are very insecure with themselves, deep down, who come off confident, they're more likely to chase that, right? Versus those shy girls who they actually only respond. Like examples like my girlfriend, she does not like when I act like an asshole, right? She only chased my validation. When I tell her, girl, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. I love you. When I kiss your neck, when I tell her like you mean the world to me, that's when she's the happiest, right? When I'm not talking to the girls. Versus a girl who's responds to emotional trauma, she'll chase me because I've got a roster of 5 other girls, or because I'm a bit of a dick, right? I had a girlfriend like that last year, pretty much 1 year ago, for 4 months, where I was hooking up with other girls, sleeping with other girls, making up with literally hundreds of other girls, chilled with her whenever it was convenient for me, didn't spend any money on her, and she was absolutely in love with me, right? So it's funny how the two opposite sides of the spectrum, right? Like a validation-seeking, emotionally traumatic girl who needs that validation and kind of douchebag. She needs that validation to thrive. She needs that douchebag, right? And all of her friends will be like, oh, that guy's an asshole. But the truth, it's what she needed. Versus a girl who hasn't been through any like my girlfriend's never been through any emotional trauma. She never had a relationship before me. So she just responds to positivity. She's got a good relationship with her dad. She's got a good family, healthy, like middle class life, right? So it works, right? When I'm just like, baby, I love you. And that can make up for me being a douchebag. Versus if I'm too nice to a girl who responds to being a douchebag, right? She's gonna run away. And I'm gonna lose her, okay? It's funny how that works. Do you have any last thoughts?
Just gotta say that if a guy's treating you like shit, then you just gotta come back with confidence. Even if you don't feel confident in that moment, just come back to it and be like, you know what, no, I am pretty. They're gonna walk away because, and if they do walk away, you weren't meant to be with them. And you don't want people like that.
This is for like both guys and girls, right?
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people who bring you up. On top of that, like, I guess like I've got a high self-esteem. Self-esteem is kind of different, a little bit different than confidence. Where it's a confidence kind of in the moment. Self-esteem, I guess, is like knowing who you are. So when people throw shit at me, and I literally like, it doesn't register in my mind that that's happening. Like I don't respond to it. It doesn't register in my mind. I'm just like I'll realize after, oh shit, they were throwing bullshit at me. They were throwing flack at me, right? Like a little bit of gunfire, right? But I don't notice it just because like I'm just so used to it. I don't respond to it. I don't want to respond to it, right? That's pretty much what you should condition yourself to be, so you can have the highest level of self-esteem possible. Overall, just keep going out, developing yourself, figure out what works for you. Everyone's different, right? I've been through a lot of emotional trauma. I love when people give me validation. That's why I love chasing validation, right? When girls give me positive vibes, I love chasing their validation. Makes me feel better about myself, right? And there are girls who will chase my validation while I chase theirs. We'll be like, I love you, and they'll be like, I love you. You're so cool. You're so cool, right? All right. I guess that's enough for now. Peace, guys.